Hi leaders, Pastor Craig here with a quick update for you this week, and I promise it's short. Here's the first thing, a quick update on Christmas Eve. And then I've got 3 things that start with the letter J. Glad you're here. Okay, the quick Christmas Eve update is simply this. Remember, we have Christmas Eve services across all 3 of our campuses, but only one Christmas Eve day service, and that'll be at our South Austin campus. So if you're interested in a Christmas Eve morning service, come on out. I'll be wrapping up our series in Advent on the South Austin campus. All right, I promised you I've got 3 things that start with the letter J. Of course, the very first thing is going to be that we're continuing on in Advent this weekend, and this weekend we're talking specifically about joy. That's the 3rd week of Advent. And joy, and isn't that a word that's tossed around quite a bit at Christmas time? You can find joy here, you can find joy here. Why don't you buy that? You'll have joy. Why don't you experience that? You'll have joy. Well, as we're already seeing in this series, the real and only source of joy that is fixed, that is permanent, that is for us in this life, of course, is found in the person of Jesus Christ. So come and celebrate, be reminded again of these incredible truths from God's Word. We're going to be in John chapter 15 this particular weekend. And hey, the second J I have for you is the big news that Jonah in January is coming. In fact, yes, verse by verse, another study, Jonah is the book that we're heading to in January. We'll be there, Lord willing, for 6 weeks. And because we're there for quite a period of time, and because it's a book of the Bible, well, we decided, hey, why not produce another one of these little books? And so we've done that, and it's also all ready to go for you. So I know what you're thinking, stocking stuffers, right? Stocking stuffers. Once again, we did the price as low as possible thing. I think it's actually cheaper this time. It's $4.75. And that's for your people. If they would like to buy that and follow along in the sermons, they're more than willing to, welcome to. If you, however, as a leader, would like a copy, then please hit that link below and let me know, and I'll get you a complimentary copy, no problem. We'll get that to you. But just a reminder, like we did in Colossians, if any of your people do not want to purchase the curriculum, that's not going to keep them away from the series at all, okay? So please don't let them, or don't think that yourself, okay? And I would also add that if there's somebody in your group that you say, hey, you know what, they really would be blessed by that, but they can't really afford the copy, the $4.75, let me know, and you can jot their name down on the list as well, and I'll make sure that they have a copy ready to go. Here's one thing I would request though. Don't order copies for your whole group. That gets a bit expensive for our church, so please don't do that. We're thinking of benevolence copies only, okay? And hey, if your whole group can't afford it, then you're all just going to say, hey, let's just all do it the PDF way, okay? Again, all of those studies are available. In fact, we've pre-produced it already because the questions are already done, and all of those are together. You'll get them all at once in January, and we'll continue to feed them to you throughout the time, okay? So that's Jonah in January, and it starts January the 7th, 6 weeks, Lord willing, that's where we're going to be heading to. But then the last J, which I guess the second one was a double J, Jonah January, is the January prayer meeting that we're going to have. January the 7th, that same day we start Jonah, we're going to have a all-campus prayer meeting. And that's going to be held in our South Austin campus. This time, the last time we did this all-campus prayer meeting, we were down in Buda, and if you came, you were one of those 40, 50 people who came, you know that you're coming back to this one as well. We're praying that the Lord move in equally special ways. There's a tangible presence of God and His grace and His favor in that time. So please plan accordingly. Join us for that time as well. You'll hear more about that in the details ahead. But again, it's January prayer meeting, January the 7th. So mark your calendars, plan to be there. Come seek the Lord as we begin this brand new year. All right, that's all I have for you. God bless. Hey, heads up, next week, no video from Craig, okay? No video from me, but perhaps a Christmas greeting later on the following week. All right, I'll let you go with that. Thank you so much for watching to the end. God bless.